All right, and I believe we're live. Hopefully, we are. It's green, and I see a number ticking down. we couldn't. We could barely hear any of that, Ian.
Discord completely nullified your entire talent there. It filtered all of it.
Well, welcome to the Anti-Think Tank anyway, ladies and gentlemen. Anyone up at 11:34 to watch the legendary episode... What episode is this?
36.
All right.
Hell yeah, 36. Anyway. Yeah, we actually got like a topic list because apparently something, fucking huge happened over the last week. Tenacious D is breaking up. But
What? What?
Yeah. I think we just hurt Ian's feelings. Oh, there he goes.
It's what is he fucking doing?
What is he? I'm scared. Come back to the computer,
Okay,
Ian. I'm scared.
We're 2 minutes into this broadcast. You can't kill yourself.
Tenacious D, talk about it without me. I can't handle it.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So connected to the actual topic. Like Jack Black presented a birthday cake to Kyle and basically said, "Hey, what is your birthday wish?" And he said, "I hope next time they don't miss Trump," or something along those lines. So yeah, Tenacious D kind of has, and I quote, paused future creative actions and such.
What's sad though is Ian didn't hear any of that.
Yeah, I know. I heard most of it. It was pretty loud through the thing. So, was it a disagreement between them? Like he didn't agree with what he said, or what?
Mostly just general backlash for the looks of things, and yeah, Jack Black, like he laughed at the time, but you could tell that it really took him off guard.
Like that's a psychotic thing to say.
Yeah, which is actually very, very on topic for the rest of the night, because most of tonight we're basically just gonna be talking about obviously we know what happened. The front runner to the United States presidency at the moment kind of got his ear clipped from long range by a complete and total fucking psychopath.
Being nicknamed by
However,
the public as Reed Marty Oswald.
Yep, which is a beautiful, beautiful name for a man who is almost certainly being infested with anal weasels as we speak.
Let me say something real quick. Okay, so the funniest thing is me and Ryan heard about this at my wedding reception.
Yeah. He was getting married, and my phone rings, and I pick it up, and my grandma goes, "They fucking shot Trump!" We're like,
"That's great."
Well.
And then Ryan calls me outside, and at first I was thinking like, oh, because like one of our friends was 50-50 going to show up or not. And I was expecting Ryan to say like, yeah, we need him. I need you to help me like direct him into the building or whatever and show him where to go, whatever. But no, he pulls me out to the side. He goes, someone shot Trump. And I was like,
I had asked for something interesting to happen like 5 minutes prior to this. So I don't know if I caused this or not, but I'm sorry.
Oh shit.
What the fuck happened to Ian?
You have a stroke? Please don't know.
No,
please don't know. It's all falling apart.
Hello.
Hello.
There you go.
Are we good?
What is his camera angle?
Maybe next time don't slap the shit out of it and it won't go bad. But yeah, there's been
like someone took a Go on.
There's been some responses to this shit though that has been absolutely fucking absurd to me. Like some people outright celebrating it, some people mourning that it wasn't successful. Like The most disappointing to me was Destiny, a fairly popular online political commentator and such. I don't know if either of you know about him or anything like that.
Um, I'm familiar with him only because he was the one that exposed Boogie for lying about his cancer, and then for Boogie to deflect all the attention off of him, he then pulled up all the dumb shit that Destiny did. So I know of Destiny mostly because of the shitfest, and also because didn't he debate JonTron years ago?
Yeah,
Yeah, I know
he's the
that.
one who pulled JonTron out of the fucking the Great Replacement pipeline.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But so he's kind of had like a bit of a mental breakdown over the past few days, and just outright saying some of the most off the wall shit I've ever seen in my entire fucking life. Like saying that the victim, like the guy who actually died at the Trump rally, he feels no sympathy for him. Why would he?
That's disgusting.
Shit like saying that, oh, if you support an insurrectionist, what happens happens. If I offended you,
That's
let me box.
incredibly disturbing.
Like, if I offended you with any of my jokes over the last few days, I will personally pay for front row tickets at your next Trump rally. Clearly implying that because this guy was in the front row seat of a Trump rally and he got shot, he would pay for you to be in that position again. Like, just like he went
What is
on
going on?
He went on Piers Morgan today to like defend himself, and he basically just tripled down the entire time, saying that because like some conservatives deny like January 6th being a bad thing and like the vaccine, that makes it completely and totally okay to justify like them being shot at a political rally. And then when asked by Piers Morgan, like of all the fucking things, the most evil thing imaginable, Piers Morgan just asked him to condemn political assassination, like trying to shoot Donald Trump. He's like, no, I'm not going to do that.
Okay.
Hey, that is the most simple take that one could have. Like that's not a take that you should have to goad out of someone.
Because, and I quote, Trump is a threat to democracy. Like, maybe fucking killing your political opponents is a bit of a threat to democracy, especially the front runner to the U.S. election.
Yeah, maybe Trump's not the the risk for our the democracy. Maybe it's you, Destiny.
Like, I do think that like Trump has said some absolutely fucking heinous shit over the years,
Absolutely
right?
has, yeah.
Like, he's said some outright stupid shit. That does not justify shooting him. Like, the worst possible thing that we could get, because I believe in our in our political system entirely. Our checks, balances, everything. I believe that could stand strong against basically fucking anybody. To think that Trump would just go in, throw all of that out, and then just get to walk around being completely immune to everything. Like, not only are you fucking illiterate, because, like, you're clearly talking about the SCOTUS ruling that did not say that Trump was completely and totally immune for any action he ever took. It was entirely on official actions, which are clearly, very, very clearly defined. But also, you are the one pushing the rhetoric that led to this exact situation coming to a head. Like, if it weren't for people saying that he's the next Hitler over and over and over again, he wouldn't have been shot. Anyway, that subsection rant over.
Yeah, no, the whole thing's been crazy. It has been a truly monumental thing that's happened over the last couple of days. And something I find the most interesting is, did you guys see that video? There was a lady that posted a video of essentially, it was her at the rally, and after Trump gets shot, she like gets to the ground, and after like 6 seconds of shooting, she starts saying in the video, I told him, like we already told him, we knew he was up there. So there's multiple people with video evidence showing that they had
Yeah.
already told them that they knew he was up there. So like, what is that aspect? What's you guys take on that aspect?
I'm not going to apply malicious intent to what incompetence can clearly define. Like they had
Okay.
a 3-minute heads up, basically, like 2 minutes. The police were notified, like, and then that should have notified Secret Service, which should have just taken him the fuck out.
Yeah.
However, like it definitely does raise a lot of questions as to why this was allowed to occur in an area that was already tagged as a security risk. Like there should have been somebody up there. The excuse that they gave was that it was a sloped building, and they didn't want one of their Secret Service agents like slipping and getting hurt. Which, like, if that's the case, and you know that that's like the perfect area for a sniper to be, just have somebody with a gun watching it.
So one thing I saw
Yeah, like
happen recently, or one the conspiracy theory I saw was apparently like there's another angle from behind Trump, and like you can see the Secret Service agents like slowly moving into position, and they even like tap the camera on the shoulder to get him into position. You seen that shit?
I have not seen that. No.
I have not seen that.
I
The
was
only one that I've seen is like a woman behind Trump who like looks towards where the shooter is, lifts a sign. She doesn't really react to the shots, which could just be shock. Like
Mm.
some people just don't. Like whenever something like that happens, like, she could just be like, "Oh, that's fireworks" or something like that, and just like it can take a couple seconds to really react. I don't think that
That
it was a
that that
huge conspiracy. I just think that it was general incompetence.
right.
yeah, like on that note, it does have to be said that there's a lot of things that happen in the last like 10, 15 years. You can find videos of like tragedies, like really violent things occurring in public, and there are a lot of people. I guess you could say I don't know if I use the word desensitization, but there are people who just don't really have a reaction. Uh, so I don't know if we can apply that here. I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if it turns out that there was something slightly malicious afoot, but I'm not gonna put anything above like 15% on it right now. But it's not zero. Like it's not. I don't think anyone can say with complete certainty that there wasn't some kind of like someone on Trump's team or something that I don't know, maybe let this happen or something. I don't know. I don't think we can say 0% that might be the case.
Yeah, like just like we don't know like the true affiliations of the shooter or everything. Like he donated $15 to a Democratic PAC, but he was a registered Republican. He was wearing like a donut operator shirt. But like then you could say, oh well, he's trying to get into a Trump rally and blend in to shoot Trump. We don't know what the fuck anyone's motives here were. All we know is that someone wanted Trump dead. A man
Mm.
who was completely he only supported him politically. He didn't know him personally. Ends up getting shot protecting his family, and then 2 others are critically injured. It's just a tragedy, no matter what way you look at it. Like going back a little bit to like one of the aspects of like the online discussion around it is like, oh well, conservatives are like up in arms about this, but they weren't up in arms about Nancy Pelosi's husband being assaulted with a hammer in their house. Like, no, that was awful too. Like, entirely different context, but that was awful too.
Mm.
Well, what would okay?
The reason why
Yeah.
people are much more people are worried about the Donald Trump assassination attempt is like if Trump died, we are just effectively divided completely. Like that starts
Yeah.
something that cannot be stopped.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
And then with
Um
Paul Pelosi, like he's not like a massive political figure. And so there's a big difference in terms of like a following there. Like Donald Trump is the front runner for president. Paul Pelosi is the husband to someone that a lot of people just don't like. And while any joke made at Paul Pelosi's expense for being assaulted with a hammer is distasteful and should be like said, hey, that was fucked up, man. That doesn't mean that it's okay to then say that, oh, the guy who got shot at the Trump rally because he made one like fucking stupid joke on Twitter, that it's completely okay that he got shot. And the joke that he said was uh, like there were climate activists with like a noose around their neck and ice blocks under their feet to show, oh, global warming is hanging us. And they said, oh, what would you do if they came to your town? It's like, oh, I'd go ice skating. Like, bad joke. Doesn't mean he deserves
Yeah.
to die.
I'll tell you this. So
No, like if
I had this question for you, Ryan. Since you kind of you're upset with people comparing the Donald Trump the Donald Trump attempt assassination and comparing it to Pelosi's husband getting assaulted on TikTok right now. There's this massive explosion of people, saying like, "Oh, these Republicans don't sit there and say, oh, thank God Trump almost got hurt. Oh, thank God he survived that shot." When that's a symbol of gun violence, what just happened. But yet, when a school full of kids gets shot up, there's no outroar. Like, there's an outroar for 1 day, 2 days, whatever. But the Republican Party and the NRA just don't do shit about it.
Okay, so there's a difference here. People aren't making jokes or celebrating the shootings. They're saying it's a tragedy. They're just saying, I don't want my guns taken away because of this. Big difference there.
Yeah.
I don't think any Republican is saying that we want AR-15s gone because some absolute fucking moron started to shoot Trump with one. Like, it's a huge logical leap.
I think people make like weird false equivalencies. Like, I don't think that what happened to Trump is like, I'm gonna be just completely honest with you. The information for how to build a gun has been out there for a really long time. If the guy wanted to do what he did, I don't know if like how much strict gun laws could have done. Like, it definitely could have done a little bit,
Shinzo Abe.
but I don't know, dude. Do what?
Shinzo Abe, the Japanese, I think, president, or he was at least prime minister at one point. And someone wanted him dead, so they made a makeshift gun, walked up as he was giving a rally for his party and shot him.
It's like, and that's in a country with some of the strictest gun like laws in the world.
Yeah, like, but yeah, to go back to your question, Justin, it's basically just...
Oh, my bad.
It's just not comparable. Like, it's much more comparable to do the Paul Pelosi Donald Trump comparison than it is to do the Donald Trump assassination attempt to a like Sandy Hook situation. Like, Republicans were not celebrating Sandy Hook victims getting shot. It just wasn't happening.
Yeah.
I've seen so many people crying and saying, "Oh, you missed. You had one shot at this and you missed." Like, that is...
It's
like,
kind of fucked. It really is.
That's just evil. Like, that's just plain evil.
Well, and also like for me, the main thing is the thing that bothers me the most are the people at the rally who ended up losing their lives, and I don't want them to be forgotten because this is going in the history books, and I don't want those people to be forgotten because that shit was that just bothers me. Like, that's just going out.
Yeah.
You should never feel unsafe to go and support a political figure, even if it's a super divisive one. You shouldn't feel unsafe to go support them.
Yeah, like, even in the... people saying that, like, going to a Trump rally means that you could get shot, and that should just be, like, an expected outcome. Like, why would I care? He went to a Trump rally, and so, like, some shit just happens. Like, no, that's not how this works.
But
I don't even care if, like, even in the hypothetical scenario, I don't think that he is. But in the hypothetical scenario where Donald Trump actually is the Hitler, like, he is that bad of a guy, that doesn't mean that someone who goes out and supports him deserves to be lined up and shot. That doesn't mean that it should be expected for them to be violently attacked.
But I'll make this comparison real quick, okay? Because when you brought that up, because, yeah, like, people are saying that right now, that if you go to a Donald Trump rally, you might as well expect to get shot. That's the same kind of fucking mentality, like, the same mentality back in the 1980s and 1970s when, like, Christian leaders would say, oh, when people die at death metal concerts, that's just expected.
Yeah.
It's the same mentality.
Like, to make sure that we get a full thing here, I'm not even just saying, like, Democrats saying this are fucked up. The fucking moron Dave Rubin, who said some shit a while back, like, "Oh, I wish that uh, who was the Air Force private who self-immolated? Let me just pull that up real quick. Aaron Bushnell. He had said something on the lines of like, "Oh, I hope that AOC follows in Bushnell's footsteps." Like, how the fuck are we supposed to actually have like a real dialogue between people when you have people trying to shoot Donald Trump and people wishing that AOC would set herself on fire in like massively public positions? These aren't like random everyday retards. These are people who are actually in a position to give an opinion and to influence people.
Okay, so here's my thing. This is actually, I think, a symptom of a larger problem, and that is the fact that uh I so obviously when it comes to people, there's different ways of thought, like emotionality, like stoicism, stuff like that. I feel like a lot of people um put a lot of emotionality into their thinking process these days. Uh what I'm seeing happen online is very similar to are you guys caught up with like the Cody Ko situation with what's going on there?
From my
No,
understanding,
I can't say.
he was mid-20s, and he
Uh
dated
yeah.
Tara Montague when she was 17.
Yeah, so the basic thing is that like he's a really famous YouTuber and essentially he like uh had sex with Tana Mongeau when she was like 17 and in Florida at that time obviously like that was below the age of consent and he was told by someone else at the party uh that she was 17 and he did it anyway. Uh Tana Mongeau is obviously like one of the like most hated like least liked people in YouTube history. So people have just been completely bashing her for coming out about it. For saying, "Oh, like why would you slander his name like this?" But the thing is, there's other evidence. Like I'll just say this, even if you haven't been following the story, the evidence is fully stacked against him. Uh, it's looking very bad for him, and it's even worse because he refuses to say anything publicly. And the last time he said something about a controversy, he hid it behind a paywall. Like you had to pay $5 or whatever
Did he
to see
really?
if he really yes, if he really did something bad. So, it's looking really bad for him. But the majority of people on the internet are saying that Tana is the bad person because we hate her, we just don't like her, so we don't believe that she actually got raped. It's like you need a person does not have to be fully logical or fully emotional. You can have both. You can feel things and think about things. And that is what I'm seeing with this Trump thing. Like, I don't care that you don't like him. It's not good that the opposition would have gotten shot in the head, and you look like a psychopath for wanting it to happen.
Yeah, like, because if Trump gets shot, think of the domino effect. Like, even
Yeah.
assuming that you hate Donald Trump, the domino effect is that, alright, Donald Trump was assassinated.
Mm.
Let's get somebody to the other side now. And
Yeah.
it just
It's
becomes
like
a blood war.
this is how Robert's Rebellion started, dude. It's gonna become Game of Thrones. Like that's
I
crazy.
will say this though. What
Yeah.
really surprised me, there's one thing that surprised me to find out. And this, so you guys know that I've been watching a lot of RFK Jr. because I like the idea of having someone who could be a in between, someone
Yeah.
who's not Trump or Biden. I'm not fully supporting him. I do like some of his things he got going on.
Yeah.
But he has been the victim of an almost assassination about maybe twice now during his political race, or maybe one time. I know for a fact it was one time that he broke into his house. Some guy broke into his house and tried to kill him, something like that, right? Can you believe that because of the Trump attempt, right? Joe Biden has finally given RFK Jr. Secret Service protection.
Yeah. Should have already happened.
He
Like,
should have
if you
already had
are,
it.
yeah, like,
Yeah.
if Biden was able to just grant it to him, this is not a political win for Biden granting it to RFK now. Like, that means that at any point, RFK could have had it.
Yeah.
That actually is a huge L on Biden's part. Like when you think about it that way, like he could have done this all along. Like this is a major political figure who's got a lot of people on social media like kind of riled up with his opinions, and Biden's like, oh, he doesn't deserve the protection. I need my nap.
I need my ice
Give me
cream.
napping. Please, Jill. I just want to go to bed.
Let's put there for a fact. I mean, I don't want to be known as a Joe Biden hater and exclusively a Joe Biden hater. I hate Donald Trump too. Let's just put that out there.
I don't want either to die. I want for Biden to drop. I want Biden to drop out of the race and pass away comfortably in his sleep, like a couple of years from now. You know what I mean? Like, just let the man like die an old man death. I don't know.
We'll say this now. This now change the topic for me a little bit. So let's say, metaphorically, if Joe Biden were to step out of the race, right?
Yeah.
Which Democratic candidate, or do you think any politician could be a good replacement in his place?
Me. Like,
you want fuck it? I'll vote for you. All right, I'll vote for you.
You want to see my policy?
I
know about my policy?
No. Put that away. Put that away.
Let me show you my policy.
I just don't think that you should have the nuclear codes. Like, there's gonna be an episode or some shit of an anime that you like that gets canceled or delayed by a couple months. Well, there's no point in living anymore.
Drops the fucking nukes.
I'm just like, these bitches ain't giving me WAP.
You know what? If Joe Biden steps out, I'll be the next Democrat candidate. I'm not a Democrat, but you know what? I'll step in his place. And my policy is that everyone will get their very own free arcade massive bouncy ball. No more arcade games.
To actually answer the question, I think that there are a few candidates that could come up to the ballot box. First and foremost, like he's an independent right now, but as you said, like RFK Jr. To me, he is heir apparent to the ticket.
Right.
He's the most obvious person to go to. He's already taking a significant portion of the vote without being a major party candidate. If he was on the Democratic ticket, that could be a legitimate threat to the Donald Trump campaign. He's a moderate guy. He hasn't said anything too controversial. The most controversial thing that he said is that I have some doubts about the vaccine. Like, if that's your most controversial take, like
everyone's uncle was saying that back in 2020. Like, everyone was saying, "Oh, this vaccine, man."
Which, by the way,
gay,
for a little backstory, in case anyone's watching and not caught up with that, there was a phone call released between RFK Jr. and Trump where they were discussing the legitimacy of the vaccine.
Yeah. And that's it.
And that was it. I mean,
that was the other thing is like brain worms, which is like more, in my opinion, kind of a meme. Like, I know that he's got a stutter, but like he's very clearly coherent.
Yeah, like
the other options are like Kamala Harris, which is not going to be good.
No.
Like she will absolutely lose. I think she's the only person that would actually poll lower than Biden, and then maybe Governor Whitmer as like an option. I don't think Gavin Newsom has a shot. Like he's too controversial of a figure.
You think Bernie would step in?
No, I don't think. I think if it were like 2020, 2016, Bernie might have a shot. But it's like he has the exact same issue that Biden would have. Like, you would literally be replacing a incredibly old, just senile man with someone who is a bit older than him.
Like, it's not the way to go. Like, what do you guys think about people talking about the fact that there needs to be like an age cap on the presidency?
Agreed. 100% agree on that.
Like, 65.
65.
Like, I think that retirement age means that you're not allowed to be presidency. If there's a minimum age, there could be a maximum.
And I will say this too, when it comes to Joe Biden, like, I do understand he's old. He should not run for president or whatever. And like, people make fun of him being for stuttering and mixing up words and whatnot. Let's just put it out there. So, being president is the most stressful job you can have, right?
Yeah.
And we've seen, pictures of Obama before his presidency and after his presidency, and he aged a shit ton, right?
Yeah, it's
So,
crazy.
so when people make fun of Biden for just stuttering and being old or whatever, the dude's 81, 82, and he served one presidency during the Ukraine war. So I can kind of understand why he's stuttering. I'll give him a slight pass, but this also leads to my argument that he needs to drop out of the race. Like, there's no way he can survive another 4 years without having a stroke or a heart attack.
Yeah,
But
like
like,
whenever a question comes up at the NATO, like basically the place where all the NATO leaders and everything go to have like a huge convention to talk about like what the plans are. Talk like he introduces Zelensky as Mr. Putin, but that's not even the worst part. When a journalist there is asking a question, say, "Hey, what do you say to voters who are worried about like what could happen to you?" And your response isn't "I'm fine, it's Kamala Harris would be a fantastic president." So you know.
Yeah, so even you know.
so
You're quite
you
you're
know
quite
that
aware where
Kamala
you stand in this race.
you know that Kamala is just like planning on finding you in your bed and just going, "Yo, it's fine. Shh. Go into the light, Joseph. Go into the light." But I don't wanna.
I want my ice cream first.
No, like, is anyone else just ready for? Okay, actual question. If Joe just dropped the mask and finally had a moment in an upcoming speech where he just starts crying and being like, "I don't want to be here," would anyone else like tear up a little bit? Because like I'm starting to feel kind of bad for him.
Like if you had a straight up,
Oh,
if you
they're making me.
if you had a President Jimbo moment, yeah, I would probably cry.
Yeah, like
Like,
he's
I
not a
think that's his
totally
best
hateable
shot
fixture.
at getting the president. I think that's his best shot at getting the presidency. Is that if he starts begging people not to put him in there, some people be like, "Man, he hates his job too. He just like me for real."
Like if Biden just got up there and was just like I got piss pants. I
Dude, I can fucking imagine this. Okay,
Please,
imagine he goes on the fucking like on the debate table and he does that. Listen, I'm sorry, but I don't want to do this anymore. I'm 82 years old. I just want to retire. I hate this job. And everybody's like, oh my God, I feel that. And he starts like rising up the approval ratings, right? I can guarantee Donald Trump will be the next day, be like, I've always hated America. I've always hated this job.
America, the gayest country next to France. Gotta be. Like, because like that's Joe's. Here's the thing. That's Joe's only card. Joe's only card is sympathy because he can't use the power card because no one thinks he's powerful. We think that he's doddering and like frail. So if he can just play into that and be like, "I'm so sad. Please, just give me the voties." Like he's got it, bro.
He's got it in the fucking bag.
Alternatively, Ian, Carter had that strategy, and it was the most one-sided like election of all time against Carter.
Is he the peanut one? I can't picture what he looks like. I'm picturing a mix of Sir Topham Hat from Thomas the Tank Engine and like the peanut mascot,
Okay.
like Mr. Peanut. I don't know what he actually looks like.
Are you familiar with the Iran hostage crisis?
Bless you. Like, yeah, I know.
Yeah, that he was present for that, and then that's also one of the biggest reasons why he wasn't elected the next term. And that's why was it Reagan that beat him?
Yeah,
it was Reagan that beat him.
Wait, I saw a movie called Argo, I think, that focused on that.
Yeah, it's about the whole thing.
Oh, okay.
From my understanding, wasn't Argo? I'm sorry, change the topic here, but wasn't Argo like the fake movie name they had made for that situation or something?
It's been a long time since I've seen it, but that does sound right.
Like they try to use like a fake movie title to get American citizens out of that situation or some shit. I don't know. I'll have someone fucking yell at me later, talk to me about it or something.
Yeah, I remember it being a great movie. I just don't remember the specifics. That is an adorable dog.
That is adorable dog. That's gonna
wanna
get us some
cut
more
off one-
views in the stream.
Oh, wait, no. I said he just vibed and he decided to stop that.
Oh, he's aware of the vibe.
He was. All right, you guys got anything more about the Donald Trump situation? It certainly was a big thing.
It's it's just a fucking shame, dude, that so many people that I actually had like some modicum of respect for, like, ironically enough, like, we shit on him a lot, but Vaush actually came out and was like condemning people for even thinking about saying like, "Oh, this shit's staged," or like, "No, you should not be celebrating this. This is awful." Not out of some respect for Donald Trump, but just out of outright saying, like, no, you should not be celebrating an assassination attempt. Like, he actually had a reasonable take. Hats off to him. I still don't like him, but like, that is a, like, I've got to give props where they're due.
It's gonna be sad though. Like
Yeah,
he wins everybody's hearts over this one statement, and then he's gonna go right back to fucking horses or something.
Yeah, like he was in Walmart today buying hay. Like I just had to look at him and feel like, dog, are you good? Like
You looked at me and said, "Hey." He goes, "Yes."
He looks over.
he goes,
He looks over at Ian and says, "That nice mane you got there is doing something to me, boy."
What's he
Just gonna
doing
go
now?
shave his head. I swear, if he comes back with short hair,
Dude, I'll be fucking terrified if like he comes back, has like a shaved head, no shirt, just starts saying "we snall." What's he doing right now?
I don't know.
What were
You
you?
should go lock the door.
What were you doing, Ian?
I remembered I have to take my eye drops.
Oh, okay.
They hurt really bad.
Could you get the camera close to your eye so we can see the pink eye also?
I've put one of these in my eye every 2 hours for the last like 48 hours, so it looks a lot better, and it should be normal by tomorrow, so it's not gonna look too gnarly right now. In fact, that looks pretty normal, right?
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
Okay, well, get a nice little money shot here.
What happened out? Did someone like? Oh my god, here we go.
Just a slight scream.
So what caused that, Ian? Did someone fart in your eye or something?
Yeah.
It was you, wasn't it?
I feel sorry for anyone watching the stream at this point. They got to this point in the stream, waiting to hear some Trump assassination discussion. They missed all of it. Now we're just talking nonsense. Oh my god. Well, there goes the channel.
I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll literally do it.
There goes the channel. Thank you.
I swear, Cricket just looked up to me, saw that, and like gave me a nod. He was like, "Yeah, do it. Do it. You won't."
YouTube representative that happens to be watching this live stream. That was a toy gun.
Yeah, it's a toy until I use it on some. Never mind. Never mind.
No.
I forgot we were live. I forgot we were.
You were given 8 separate warnings.
Oh my god. Oh my god, you fucking
Right,
idiot.
anyway, you guys want to play that game where I see what the FCC will or won't censor, and Justin has to censor it later?
I can't. It's all live.
This is the only context in which we can't play that game, and I'm like, I want to play it. Okay, can I say this? Can I say this? Can I say this?
If you have to ask, probably not.
Gays. Can I say that?
Ladies and gentlemen, this is why we are live streaming it now, because I'm tired of editing that shit out.
Yeah, all the time.
All the time. Every time. There's so many slurs that Ian says.
No, okay, pause. No, I don't. I literally don't. I literally don't.
Disclaimer, I'm
I've
joking
never
around.
said a
I'm just
slur on this
fucking
channel.
around.
The only stuff Justin has to censor is when I like claim violence against like Jimmy Kimmel or something.
Don't fucking say it.
By the way, I want to kill Jimmy Kimmel. I really want to kill Jimmy Kimmel. I want to kill him so bad. I have a deep burning desire to kill him.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Fucking take that shit to confession, dude. But not, where'd he go?
I don't know. He just the camera went black. Oh my god. Oh, good fucking lord, dude. Oh, that was beautiful. I can't wait to find out that this whole time I haven't been recording audio at all for your Discord, but I think I've been recording. I've been making sure.
To those who try and say that we're hypocrites about that joke, big difference. Jimmy Kimmel hasn't been shot.
Like once he actually
Like, I'm fine with jokes about people who have yet to be shot.
That's where you cross the line, huh? That's where the line's drawn.
Yeah, well, when you start saying shit like, oh, like, damn, I wish that bullet would have hit the fucking cerebral cortex. Like, that's when it starts getting a little bit weird.
I'm glad we've cornered what I can and cannot say. Like, yeah, no, like if like an attempt was actually made on Jimmy's life, like we'd be talking about it seriously. But as things stand right now,
me and Justin would be in prison.
Like Ian, if it happened right
first
now,
person they're
if someone tried to assassinate Jimmy Kimmel right now, right, the FBI is going to be looking at this live stream, put you in fucking custody, and me and Ryan be left talking about it.
Would you guys let me do? You think they'd let me do Discord like calls from jail?
Probably not.
Imagine hearing like the Discord like phone call sound effect like in a prison cell. Like that is just the funniest idea. I don't know why.
Just let you know, Ian, like after that joke was made and everything's calmed down, we lost 4 viewers.
What?
So either they let them their own fruition, or YouTube just said fuck you guys and just had something done to the channel. I don't know. No, we gained somebody. We're good.
Hey, welcome to the channel. We just got done talking about like people dying.
If you leave the live stream, I'll kill myself and make you watch. I'm not even kidding. I'll literally just do it. I've had a terrible day at work. My eye hurts so much. If you leave the live stream, I will kill myself.
Ryan, it was nice knowing. It's nice having this show. It lasted.
They left.
According to statistics, they're still here.
Okay, I just wanted to see if you do it.
Oh no, that means that Ryan just wanted to see me die. That's crazy.
No, I wanted to see if you would commit.
I love that.
Which you didn't.
I love the idea that
Well,
this
see,
person.
I won't.
I love the idea this person has joined the stream, and this is their first time experiencing our show, and this is what they had to see.
Yeah.
Okay, person in the stream.
I'm
sorry.
I'm sorry for what these two idiots are doing.
We spent like 30 minutes shitting on people for like calling for the death of Trump and like celebrating the assassination. We had to at least have 15 minutes of just watching Ian try to kill himself like 8 separate times. Hey, there's like a master sword in the back, and you could do like a seppuku thing next, or just like Game of Thrones it and just like I'm sorry and just fall on it.
No, like anti-think tank is nothing if not complex. Like we're all about the duality of man. Talking about how messed up it is.
Like, I got some upgrades actually. Spanky Boy corner because it's been a while. I decided to commit and just this is your new home. It's got flooring.
How much food do I get a day?
Yeah, that's a good question. I haven't budgeted that part.
Can I have like a couple of grapes?
I got afraid of it and ran.
He knows what the cage is for. The cage is for man. You guys remember that law?
old, rusty, and it's been sitting outside in the shed for like 20 years.
Red.
So like, I don't know.
You guys
pack
remember-
a fucking tetanus shot.
You guys remember that lost episode of the podcast where we talked about ways to like trap our coworkers for like in mouse traps for like 45 minutes?
Yeah, and you were gonna like molest Connor.
I wasn't gonna molest Connor. You guys made that joke. Oh yeah, no, I actually forgotten about that. I do wonder if the audio for that one is still like good because I don't want the world to see that episode, but I do just want to hear what was said in it because we have like 5 lost episodes now.
Dude, there was a curse there for a little while. I don't know who picked up the
bad.
fucking amulet, but like, Justin's internet fucking died. Like, I got incredibly ill. Ian went on vacation, so like, good ending for you, I guess. Fucking hell.
Yeah. Yeah, no, like if anyone any fans we have, I know Chase from where I work is a huge fan of the show, and he was saying, man, I've been waiting for that anti-think tank content, man. He said we're one of his favorite things on YouTube, and for anyone who likes the show, I'm sorry we took a break, but I think I speak for all 3 of us when I say it was necessary. We had a bad string of episodes where the episodes were good, but they just weren't editable. The audio wasn't coming through, and Justin needed Starlink. So
yeah, and he got married, so there's that. But
Woo!
that's like,
I got married. There's the proof
you
for you
whipped
boys.
bastard.
There we go.
yo, that's actually kind of based. That's pretty cool. I'm actually proud of you.
The 20
I wasn't
bucks
able
at
to go.
Dick's Sporting Goods.
Also, Justin Dickhead calls me during the thing, which I couldn't go to. I really wanted to go to the
oh
reception.
yeah,
and
you
he
have
asked
that
me-
fucking audio, don't you?
I don't want to hear it. I'd rather not hear it, dude.
No, the people want to hear it.
All right, let me figure this out. This is new for me for
The
Discord.
fear in Ian's eyes.
Let me load up the video here.
So, for context, I had never been to a wedding reception before and didn't realize you were supposed to bring gifts. So, I noticed everybody was handing Ian and his wife, not Ian and his wife, Justin and his wife's gifts. And so I walked over to Justin and said, look, I didn't bring a gift, but I do bring an opportunity. How would you like to call Ian after all this is over and just tell him that he needs to make a speech?
I said that's mean as hell, but we're going to do it.
Look at Ian's fucking face.
Okay, let me share my
Originally,
screen.
we were not going to record it. Justin's mom just did that.
Someone just went into the stream, and I was so confused. It was just Connor full goatee with his butthole out. I was so confused as to who was about to pop up on that screen.
All right,
Here we go.
All right, you boys ready? Got the stream stream put up.
Yeah, let's go.
W Caddyshack reference. I've known Justin for a hot minute, a decent while, and I'm very happy for him, and Maddie too. I think they're both great, and I think that I'm getting emotional. I gotta go.
Was he really getting? I don't know.
No, I wasn't actually getting emotional. Okay, I just...
Immediately following that, he messaged Justin, "You fucking asshole."
Let me read the
No, I
exact
didn't.
message. Let me see here. I'm just gonna read it. I'm not gonna show it to the stream here. He goes, "What was I supposed to come up with on that?" Sorry. What was I supposed to come up with on the spot, jackass?
My thing is, if you would have given me 10 minutes warning, it would have been fine. For one, I'm so embarrassed that people there just thought that I just started crying at the end of it. That is so embarrassing. Like, that's just a thing people say. Oh, I'm getting emotional. Like, I was joking. Like, I didn't actually cry. Like, I cried afterwards because everyone at the party thought that I was a massive, like coward and a butthole. Like an actual butt boy. Like,
The thing is, we got him to do it using guilt tripping of all fucking things. Like, oh, you didn't show up, but we wanted to give you the opportunity for a speech.
And, like, I just had nothing to say, and I was like, okay, I'll just tell him that, like, I got emotional and everything. The video, they're like, oh, did he really get emotional? No, tell everyone there, I didn't cry, I was at work, and there were, I can't keep this up anymore, I cried so hard. The tears were flowing so hard out of my face, dude, like, I was so upset. Like, it was my boy's big day, and I couldn't be there, and it bothered me severely.
I mean,
Justin
if
helped
it
me through
makes
the
you feel any better,
tough times.
the pizza was mid, and it was very boring until a presidential candidate got fucking shot. So
That's crazy.
I felt
Like,
so bad for you, Justin. Like, you had been planning this day to be like the special reception, like the day to remember the rest of your lives, and then the entire room is just talking about Donald Trump getting a fucking 5.56 through the ear.
Let me tell you something too. It's funny, okay? I don't think you remember. You may remember this, Ryan. But yeah, like everyone's phone was like going off. Everybody's talking about it, right? But my father-in-law had his phone hooked up to the Bluetooth speaker, right? And he's playing music for a little bit, but then he pulls up TikTok, and all you heard was gunshots, and it's like President candidate Trump was shot today at a rally over the fucking wireless speaker.
Red alert! President Trump has been shot.
No, like,
we heard the gunshots, and then we all just looked at the door, like expecting, oh, another one. Here, localized in our own area.
It was so ridiculous.
Yeah, no, it like, I part of me wishes I could have been there. It sounds like a crazy event. Justin, I'll make sure I will absolutely not miss the next, like, big thing that happens in your life, like your first boner.
First boner? You're late on that, bro. You're about 18 years too late on that.
I could have sworn Ian had said, "Don't worry, dude. I missed this one. I'll be there for the next one."
No.
I mean, if you go by my track record, I mean, I'm not gonna make that fucking joke. My life will kill me.
No. Yeah, no, I wasn't making that, saying that or anything. Yeah, no, like, I wasn't saying that. I was just saying, like, the next big thing that happens in Justin's life, like, anything, I will be there no matter what, rain or shine. Because I did have a speech that I was preparing to give at your wedding. Like, I had it on my phone. It's still on my phone. You're not going to get to hear it now. No. Okay, I literally brought it up.
Now we have a boogie face cancer situation here. Okay, so I'm gonna need you to at least screenshot that thing to me. Yeah, this speech you read out. Or show it to the webcam.
I wrote it out like 6 months ago. I am not showing you the thing because you don't get that. All you get is W Caddyshack reference, bitch. Like, you do not get the actual iconic speech where I talk about how much I like how much you mean to me, dog. Like
I will pay you a shoestring if you show it to me.
No. I'll just I don't want to be rude, but, like, you know, if you guys do have, like, a big public event, like, I will say it then. Let's just say I do tell the story of that one time that I slammed my head on, like, a piece of metal in the back of Arby's while cleaning something and screamed bloody murder, and I laid on the ground, like, with my scalp bleeding for, like, 15 minutes, and Justin didn't come and check on me because we just regularly screamed so much that he thought I was joking around and didn't know that I was just laying on the ground with my scalp bleeding. I was just... And Justin was just in there cleaning the fryer.
You just start screaming back.
I'll tell you right now, I don't remember this, but it does sound like something that would have happened.
It's like that one scene from Silence of the Lambs. Ian's just in the Justin.
No, it was so bad. It was one of our last days. I was cleaning something and like I jerked my head up for whatever reason and hit it on something. I was laying on the ground like screaming, but it was like 11:30 at night and Justin can attest to this. He was so used to us just screaming and saying like weird shit that he just thought I was joking around.
Yeah, it's true.
It was crazy. Like so yeah, I was gonna tell that story. I will still tell that story because it makes you look like a butthole. So I'm telling it, dude. Along with that time that you thought that I stole a bunch of money out of the register and I had to like offer you I had to offer you a hand job just so you wouldn't fire me. Like that was crazy, dude.
Okay. That's legit serious because like we had a situation with money going missing at the end of the night, right? And I think that night I wasn't the only manager working on shift. I'm not going to say who else it was, but you know, I'm just going to say I was not the only manager to touch that register. Anyway, but at the end of the night, yeah, I counted the drawer down. You were short like $40. It was short. It was $40 short, and then I'm like, what the fuck? And so I'm like, I don't know, because like at the time the GM was saying like write people up. They're like this, this much or whatever, and then no. The boss had just put in their order saying that if you're $10 short, it's a write up. If it's $20 short, it's automatic termination. And you were damn 40.
Yeah.
At that point, in the boss's eyes, it would have been death penalty. but fucking, I think we got lucky.
So
I think we got lucky. I think the $40 was in the safe, and someone had miscounted, right? But yeah, Ian did offer me a hand job to make sure I didn't fire him.
That was a joke. That part was a joke, dude.
You offered me something.
Like,
I forgot what it was.
happen. It was a hand job, but like the point being, the fact that like
weren't you like 15?
No, he wasn't 15. He was 19.
Yeah, no, I was I did steal the 40 though. Like I looked
just fucking double down.
Like I stole that shit, dude. I spent it on tokens in Clash of Clans so I could raid some random Taiwanese guy. The fact that you think I'm joking. I did not steal the 40.
You started off way too wrong. You're like, the fact you think I'm joking right now.
Like, also, I just want to point out something. You said we're live, so we shouldn't say anything wacky.
Yeah, or nothing.
Can I say the name?
Nothing out of collar, or you know what I'm talking
Can
about.
Can I say the full name of our old boss and talk about how much I want to kill him?
No.
No.
Please.
Ian, you're gonna get us in trouble.
Ian, you're gonna get yourself in prison. And I hate to put it to you like this, but you are not built for that building.
Listen, I was so scared of like one day inviting Connor onto the show because he says some risque stuff. But you're
they are not going to let you have manga or anime in a prison cell, okay? It's not happening.
Hey, why? Why?
What they're going to do is they're going to actually probably just confiscate anything you try and get in there.
What is our policy for showing nudity?
0, none.
Like, what if it's tasteful?
Bro, you're not fucking James Cameron directing the sex scene in Titanic, okay? There's no tastefulness here.
Do y'all just want to end the episode?
No, we still got 2 more minutes to hit the 1 hour mark. Okay, now we're fully getting in trouble. That's great.
I'll do it.
Yeah, that's a toy. That's an airsoft gun.
I'll do it, bitch.
This is a Taurus 9mm.
I just sat on my left ball.
Oh, look at you! A fucking failure!
Let me do this real quick.
Pain.
Let me do this.
No, oh my
god.
Oh my god. No, dude.
People
dude,
of the
holy shit.
stream, I am so sorry of these two degenerates making a mockery, fucking up the
Okay.
show. We are normally not like this. I think
The
I
pain,
think mostly Ian is
the
acting
pain is
up.
up to my sternum.
I think Ian is mostly acting up because he knows we're live. Um,
I told you not to do it. Like I don't, I, I.
I can't
We're
promise
sorry.
that this will not happen again. But we hope you find it entertaining.
No. Yeah, look there. Look here. Look, yeah.
There we
right
go.
there. Go on. We're sorry.
Like, no, I'm not.
That is just such a. He has such a natural smile. Ryan, force his mouth open. I want to see his like smile.
Oh, he's standing.
Oh, he doing stuff now. He's standing. He doing stuff.
What you doing, buddy?
I need you to get him to sniff into the microphone.
He wants to go.
We want to
back
hear a
bed.
sniff.
He
We
wants to
want to
go
hear a
straight
sniff.
back to
No,
fucking bed.
no,
Is
no,
I'm
please,
getting
no,
too old
no.
for this shit. I'm gonna lay down.
He's so like freaking cute, dude.
Ironically, I
It's
still think in
crazy.
dog years he's still younger than we are.
Yeah.
I will say, like, I really love Cricket. He's such a great like member of the squad here. The only thing is, like, he does. I do like going over to Ryan's house, but the last 2 times I've gone, he bit a huge chunk out of my hair, and it took like 3 days to get it like looking normal again. And I kind of never forgave him until I came back the next time, like 2 weeks later, and he did the same thing. And so now me and him just aren't quite tight anymore.
Yeah, every time that I go over there to see Ryan, or the past 2 times I saw him, like, Cricket just wants to chew my fucking shoes and my pants.
He's got an oral fixation. Like, he's crazy, dude.
Why you gotta say it like that?
It's true.
I
He
don't-
is a funny
like-
fucking pervert.
He's a pervert.
Like, I just simply think that inside that little body, inside his tiny little mind, is like the reincarnation of at least like 3 serial rapists.
Those eyes. Look at those eyes.
It's like they never caught Jack the Ripper because he was me. That's why they never caught him, because I'm a dog now. I used to kill
We hit
prostitutes
rock
in
bottom. We
London.
need to go the fuck to sleep.
All right. Well,
Okay, wait, Justin. Can I just say that the number one thing that is like empowering my boners right now is Doom the Dark Ages. I am so excited for Doom the Dark Ages, bro. We just splooge about that for like 30 seconds?
I'm excited for it. It looks great. I had no system to play it on though, because all my systems are either weak, old, or I had no console to play it on. There you go. That's your opinion on it.
I mean, what do you
Look,
it comes
dude, if
out in
you-
like a year.
Look, dude, if you buy it, I have a PlayStation 5, you can just like, I guess like pay me $10 to just sit on my couch for like 4 days and just grind Doom the Dark Ages.
Hopefully, by
Because
then
there's
I'll have
nothing more fun.
Hopefully by then I'll have a more beefier PC I can play it on.
Like what I find crazy is that Doom does have a slightly like repetitive gameplay loop, but it may be one of the most fun games to grind. It's so fun.
All right.
We were talking
I can't
about the attempted assassination of a presidential candidate.
We were. I mean, we talked about it for like 30 minutes, and then we delved into like classic goofiness.
Yeah, I'm just saying the Doom guy is definitely like anal fisting him right now.
Were you talking about retardy Oswald?
Yeah.
Well, anyway, thank you all for watching the stream. I would like to do this more often this way. It's less editing and much more off the cuff.
It's actually, yeah, it's also very fun.
Yeah.
I liked it. I'm cool
I got
with
to
it. Let's do
threaten
it.
I got to threaten Ian with an actual firearm.
And we got to wait, just to be clear real quick, Justin, my internet's not always gonna let us do this, so like next time if we try it out for like 30 seconds and there's a big lag, I might just have to do it without a thing. But tonight it was good.
We'll do it. We'll do it however we can do it. So anyway, yes. So if you do it this way from now on, the next time you'll be able to see us live will be Tuesday nights at 11. Let's say 11:30, because Ian takes forever to get his fucking Discord set up.
Just for that, you're finna catch my bare butthole. 1 second. In the stream before I do it.
Nah. I'm just gonna disable video. There we go. Anyway, so yes, thank you all for watching. So live versions of the episodes will now be Tuesdays at 11:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Be there or be square. And then, of course, if you can't catch it, you can watch it on demand afterwards. Any last words for you guys have to say?
Last words. For me, next week I do plan on talking about House of the Dragon because season 2, episode 7 will be out by then, and it has episode 6. It has been an absurdly incredible thing that's happened. Seeing half the country just like watching the show has been really great. I wasn't expecting for Game of Thrones to be able to resurrect itself like this, but it really has. That's all I wanted to say on that.
Anything from you, Ryan?
I want to vacuum seal a tortoise.
All right, good night, everybody.
Just end the episode. End the episode.